Hello everyone, my name is Inder and welcome to the channel. This channel is all about tech, music and workflows and also digital tools. And when I say workflows and digital tools, I mean those unique setups that make your tech work for you and not against you. Today I'm showcasing a perfect example of workflow optimization using Parallels Desktop. Now, how do you introduce something that barely needs an introduction? Parallels is the legendary app, the bridge between Mac and Windows world. I call it seamless magic. For viewers new to Parallels Desktop, this virtualization pioneer was born in 1999 in Russia as a server solution before revolutionizing Mac virtualization. In 2006, with the first consumer release, now at version 20, it's become the gold standard. In fact, it's Microsoft's authorized way to run Windows 11 on Apple Silicon Macs. Whether you need Windows for that one stubborn utility, or Linux for development, or even macOS VMs for testing, Parallels delivers near-native performance. You'll find both standard and pro editions at parallels.com. And yes, I've got an exclusive discount link below. The team at Parallels was kind enough to provide a license for this test, so let's dive into exactly how this works. If you're a Mac user who's ever needed to run Windows-only hardware utilities, you know the struggle is real. Today, I'm going to walk you through a real-world scenario where Parallels Desktop saved me hours of frustration updating the firmware on my Dockcase Explorer, which only provides Windows-based update tool. Now, what makes this interesting isn't just that Parallels let you run Windows on Mac, it's how seamlessly it handles hardware integration, which is absolutely critical for firmware updates. There's no need to buy extra hardware or spend hours configuring virtual machines. I know that is a rabbit hole, especially for most users. I'll be using my Mac Studio M1 Max and test candidate is Dockcase Explorer M2 SSD Enclosure. Setup process is extremely simple. Just go to parallels.com, download the installer and run it. It's a small size installer, no ISO files to manage. Then choose what you want to install, Windows, Linux or macOS. I initiated Windows download. Windows download and VM creation can take anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes depending on your internet speed. My speed is close to 500 Mbps. After that, couple of permissions and Windows welcomes you. Keep in mind that Parallels doesn't come with a Windows license. Although for most Windows tasks you don't need to activate Windows, but I got a Windows 11 Pro license from StackSocial because it's not so expensive and activated my VM's Windows license. Here's where Parallels really shines. When I connect the Dockcase Enclosure, Parallels gives me the option to route the USB device directly to Windows. This USB pass-through functionality is what makes firmware updates possible. The Windows environment sees the actual hardware, not just a virtualized version. If in any case your device doesn't show up, just go to the devices section in the drop down of the Windows 11 menu item and then select your device from the USB and Bluetooth section. With shared folders enabled by default, I can download the firmware tool on my Mac and simply drag it into Windows VM. I already have that file, so here that is seamlessly woven into Windows 11's desktop. And I will open it just to stack it to see my installers and also keep the main document and go through some instructions. The entire update process took about 90 seconds, significantly faster than rebooting into boot camp would have been, and when it's done I can immediately eject the drive and continue working on macOS with all my apps and workflows exactly as I left them. I can close the Windows machine, I can shut it down, I can suspend it. There are so many options that Parallels provides you. Now, Parallels isn't just about convenience, it's about workflow continuity. For IT professionals managing fleets of Macs, developers working with specialized hardware, as sometimes I work on some app development, I can test it in Windows environments. Anybody, creative pros, and people who can't afford downtime, Parallels Desktop solves a very real productivity bottleneck. You remember I called it seamless magic. So the advantages are no additional hardware costs, zero workflow interruptions, full Windows hardware compatibility, enterprise grade security, and with Microsoft's official endorsement for running Windows 11 on Apple Silicon, you can trust the stability of the solution. If you regularly encounter Windows-only utilities but don't want to maintain separate hardware, I highly recommend giving Parallels Desktop a try. Use the link in the description for an exclusive discount and let me know in the comments what Windows utilities you'd like to run on your Mac. Thanks a lot for your time, and I will be back with more deep dives and making tech easier for you. This is Inder signing out. Take care.